Hello all, Seriously is here, back from one of the Frigateer, and we are in our ship today. In Euclid Galaxy, we're back in Euclid. I went through the portal. Look at all of the bases and comm balls around here. Well, we don't see any comm balls, that's sort of the problem. I know I'm in the right area. We're looking for, obviously, look at the crystals down there. We're looking for a autophage base camp, because we want to find a Sentinel multi-tool. We're looking for coordinates, bottom left corner there, middle, bottom left, whatever you want. We're looking for negative 21.75. Yeah, negative 21.75, so we're close by positive 111. Actually, technically, positive 110.99. But look, see, we just ticked over to 1. So we're going in the right direction in that way. We want to see that first number get lower, though. Hey, it's getting lower. Okay, so we are looking for a base camp. We want to be at plus 10 on the second number from where we are. And we want to be at minus... Oh, that's going up. We're going the wrong way on that first... There we go. That's better. That's better. It's in this direction-ish. But we got to go a lot higher on that second number than we are. I think we're going a little bit too far down on that first number because we're already lower than we're supposed to be. You know what? We got to say it's 1 day away. That's way too far away. That's not where we're going. But we're heading in the right direction this way. Yeah, see, that first number is barely changing now. I do want it to get smaller, though. There we go. So, second number's getting bigger still. First number's getting smaller. Okay, we want it to not change at all now. We're directly in line where we want to be. We want to go this direction. Let's hit the boost. We got to get to positive 111. And we could scan for stuff here, but there's not a good chance we're going to find an Echo base camp with our ship scanner from the air. We're just going to have to see it with our eyes, I bet. No, I guess we're not that close yet. We can just go around this mountain if we don't hit it. We didn't hit it. Good. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And yeah, look, there's a base right there. Right there. That's got to be it. Okay. Let's go like this so we can get a better view. Hold Alt. There's an Echo base camp right here. Right here. Let's land. I even recognize the shelter I'm going to try to land on here. The solar panels. No? Not letting me land at all? Am I hitting the buttons? Why can't I land? It's not even giving me a message saying busy or going too fast or what's going on here, game? Okay, that works. I can hit escape. Oh yeah, look, the ground isn't even here. What's going on? There we go. We bounced off the ground. Now it's real. Can we land? Not yet. Maybe there's too many bases trying to load in. Let's try a landing pad at a base. Do you have a landing pad, sir? I heard some stuff power on at your base. I don't see a landing pad drawing. There's a landing pad over here. If it would turn green... Hey, that worked. It still didn't let me... It still didn't say hit E. Something is weird here. I think it's just the sheer number of bases around this multi-tool. So yeah, we are here. I don't think I've said this why we're here yet. We're here today to get multi-tool, to bring on the expedition with us. Yes, we're doing the Liquidators Expedition on the Frigateer save. Alright, we are at positive 110.95. We have to go north. North will increase that number. I want to decrease that number. I already forget which way we're going. Darn it. Why couldn't we just land where... maybe now that I've landed, I can land where I want. Should be over to the right. It wasn't down a gully. It was in view of that guy's base right there. And now it's gone. Alright, let's go to our coordinates again. Yeah, we're literally right on top of this thing, according to the coordinates. There it is! Okay. It's not letting us land. It's not letting us land anywhere near here. I think the problem is that there's a bunch of invisible bases here. Alright. Well, let's get a bead on where this thing is from this base that we can land at. It's right over that hill there. So to our left right now. That base up the hill straight ahead of us would probably have been better. A nice vista to look from. Okay, so directly behind, to our right. Now it's to our right. Thanks for building your landing pads spinny direction-wise. Alright. There we go. Not far away at all. Oh, what an ordeal. What an ordeal. Everybody, there's bases here. You don't need to build a base here. Don't add more bases to famous locations. You're making things worse for people. Come on. Come on. I'm not looking at your names. I don't care about your names. Your names aren't important to me. I'm here for a multi-tool, not your egos. Stop dropping bases here. Alright, so we're going to have to solve a tiny puzzle here. No big deal. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know these glyphs by heart, but you can memorize them because if I tell you what they are here, they will be the same for you. It's based on location of this terminal, so this should be the same answer for everyone. 7, 13, my math is so bad. 7, 13, 2. Let's give that a try. Any order you want. And 13. Chime. Chime indicates success. We want to deactivate the seal. We want to take a peek. Oh, and look at that. It's a pistol. I don't want a pistol. So, couldn't land here, but I can call my ship in here. Thanks for your bases, guys. You've really made this quite the ordeal. It's been 10 minutes instead of 2 that we've been trying to get rid of the... get ready for this expedition. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Alright, there we go. Restore point saved. Reload that restore point. We're here. We unlocked the seal. We made a restore point on the planet. This should flip the cabinet from a pistol to a rifle. And that's what we want to see. Either way, we're going to get the same super slots. But rifles just start with more slots, first of all. More to repair too. But they're also way cooler looking. The pistol looks like a leaf blower, and I don't like that. This looks like a really cool space shotgun. And I want a space shotgun. And yeah, you're looking B-class. That's why we're bringing this one on the expedition. This one and this one are going to turn into super slots at A-class and S-class. And the expedition gives us free upgrades to a multi-tool 3 times. So we only need 2 for this one, and we'll use 1 for the one that we start the expedition with. But that's fine. That's why we're bringing this one. We're going to compare. We're going to take, because we have a Sentinel multi-tool as well, right? And ours is a B-class, but I don't know where the 4 super slots on this one are. And I do know where the 4 on this one are going to be, so we're taking this one. Okay, and then what we got to do, some repair work here. I don't have any of that stuff. So, we did do a whole bunch. We got to go back to the freighter. One thing I am grateful that there are some bases here for. Harmonic scrap is in the way. Is base terminuses, so that we can just go back to our thing. You know what? Harmonic scrap. Maybe we can get some suit slots to take on the expedition with us. Nanites. Or exo multi-tool upgrade slots. That'd be great too. Storage augmentation for the ship. Couldn't hurt. But this save is still developing itself, so I might want to save these for when I get back from the expedition. Yeah, probably. Actually, now that I think about it, that's a better idea. Worth grabbing, though. Alright, let's go back to the freighter, continue prepping for this expedition. So that was in the Euclid galaxy, and I don't think I gave the glyph address, did I? I'm upset at myself. Well, I mean, I've shown that multi-tool multiple times. Go and watch any of my catch-up series where I catch up old saves up to the most recent updates. I haven't caught them up to the most recent updates because we've just been playing those live. But I took a whole bunch of pre-waypoint saves that were endgame and took them through all the newer updates that came out. And that's when I would have gotten that multi-tool, during the Interceptor update episode of any of my catch-up saves. So that's where you'll see the glyph address. I can go back by going to other people's bases, right? Just one quick warp, but I didn't go to the space station there, so I can't find that. It's not going to be previous system. If I go to other bases, any of these, but it's just a waste of time. It's just, you know, go watch that video. Get me more views. Okay, so next step. We're going to need nanites. This is all garbage from frigate missions. We can sell it all, unless any of it is good for nanites. No, that's all garbage. All right, so let's look through our freighter for stuff that is good for nanites. Yeah, there. We're gonna pimp out our multi-tool later when we get back from the expedition. The reason why we're going to do that is because it's expensive to bring a full slot multi-tool in and out of expeditions. So we're going to have to pay to bring it into the expedition and pay to bring it back out after we upgrade its class. And if we don't upgrade its slots, it'll be the same, hopefully, price to get out. Oh, here's what we want. This is what I was actually looking for. Why are you guys stacked so low? You stacked to 40 here. You don't stack to 40 here where we're going to need you, but let's get repairing here the hard way. We don't have any of those, so we're just going to hold E. Probably do have some of this stuff, just not crystallized hearts. Yeah, I got plenty of Atlantidium. We can just click on that one. No, I'm not installing stuff yet. No mirrors? Alright. Wow. We didn't need any mirrors for this. To get it, at least, because we had the location of that camp. Whoops. What did I hit? I didn't hit escape, did I? No. How did I exit out? That's really, really weird. Ooh, I'm all out of radiant shards. Okay. That's because I'm not flying an interceptor on this save. You know where I think my radiant shards and crystallized hearts and stuff are? They're probably on my interceptor ship. I do have one of those on this save. Oh, I hit right click. That's what I hit. Alright, I want to see something. Okay, if I hit right click here. Oh, I've always hit escape to get out of that menu. Can I just do that for menu? Huh. How have I never accidentally done that before? That's the first time I've ever accidentally right clicked out of my inventory. Or the first time I've noticed doing it. Okay. We don't need to bring repair kits. We need to bring nanites. It's all we need to bring on this expedition. It's going to give everything else we need to us on the expedition. So that's great. We might want to bring stuff from our exo suit, like a backpack refiner. We could, you know, do that. Boom, bring that with us. But it's going to give us pretty good modules for everything else we need. So we're just looking for nanites, and this is a good way. And that's a good way, but is that all I have? Well, you know what? Maybe it's not all I have. We rescued a freighter recently. Can send that over, but these, they don't stack very high. Let's see. No, I only have 3 storage things to go through, and I only have a couple of things that might be worth nanites to sell. So next thing we're going to do then is the other part of prep work, and we're going to head to a pirate station. I certainly have some of those on my space station list, but we need to go to a base first. So we'll just head over to Euclid. I think I only have ground bases in Euclid on this save, even though we're now in Isentam. Doesn't matter where the ground base is located or where the space station is located. You just can't warp from a nice Nice. A non-pirate economy to a pirate economy. You know, the swamp is growing on me. It was really pretty before it became a swamp. This is not bad. Not a bad looking swamp. And this is where you get really, really good modules for your freighter. On derelicts, though. Space stations, we're looking for ones with a skull down here. So let's scroll. There's a skull. There's a pirate space station. We just need to go to one. And then the only ones we can warp to from there will be pirate ones. So let's do math. Ugh. Each of these is worth X-class modules. When you sell them, we could round up to 400, but I'm going to round down to 300 nanites each, and we want approximately 5,000. Actually, you know what? 6,000 nanites. Let's go for 6,000. There is a milestone to get 6,000 nanites on this expedition, so if we bring 6,000 with us, we'll just get it right away. Why not do that? So we're going to go down here, buy 8 of those, we're going to buy 4 of those, and we're going to go back to the teleporter. And we're going to go to space stations and look at all of those. We can't go to any of these. Oh, here's one that is pirate that we didn't see earlier, higher up the list. Let's go there. So, if we want 6,000 nanites and they sell for 300 each, we're going to need, help me out here, 20? We're going to need 20 X-class modules to sell, right? Scroll down here, buy 7 of those, only 3 arms. That's a shame because arms give a much higher return, I find. Well, much higher. I would say that tech opens up into about 80% X-class modules, and arms open up into about 90% X-class modules, but they're fairly similar. You're not losing a huge amount by buying the tech. Just don't buy the goods. Suspicious packet goods will never open up into any kind of nanite module. It might open up into living slime, I think, is one of the options. So you could like refine it into a paltry fistful of nanites instead of a huge payout of thousands of nanites for a 10 stack. So we don't need too many of these, fortunately. Let's see what you got here. There's 7 more tech. And 2 arms. What do we have? What's our totals? Exosuit, 23 and 12. That's pretty close to all we need, but let's go get at least 20 of each. So we're going to find more space stations with arms. Hopefully. How many pirate space stations have I been to? Scroll down, all skulls. Red skulls means you can't go. Oh, there's one. Timar Terminus. And you won't get the same things every time you save and reload when you open these. So in theory, if you don't have enough when you get to the anomaly for your 6,000 nanites, you can always just reload and try opening them again. But the more you have, the better. Why gamble? Well, I mean, you're gambling. This is gambling for sure. But why gamble on your gambling? Just be assured. 3 arms. I think we're going to need to hit at least 1 more station here. And if it's another 3, 2 more stations. Oh, yeah, there we go. All the pirates are down at the bottom. Haven't been here in a while. Okay. Glad they're still on the list. I can't remember what the number is, but there's only a certain number that your game will remember of space stations that you've been to. If you go to 10,000 space stations, it won't remember the first one you went to. Something like 120 or something like that. It's a lot. and 7 arms. There we go. That should be enough. 22 and 33. Yeah, okay, cool. I think that's enough to start our expedition with. You know what we're going to do? Before we go, let's do a test run by making a restore point here. And heck, we'll open them all up too. See, look at that. 3 in a row from these tech modules, and then there's a 4th one there that wasn't a module. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items that weren't tech modules, and we got 6, 10, 11, 13, 24. 24 to 9. That's only 60% came out as modules. It's even lower than I thought. Okay, but that's a bad run. We could reload and get 99%. We could get one of these, or none. We could. Let's open up some of... Let's just open up these to get rid of them. Clear up some space. We're reloading the save anyway. We're not keeping any of this stuff. We need those suspicious packets to be in suspicious packet form. That's the whole point of doing this. But I do want to see if we can clear 6,000 nanite gain here. We're at just under 40,000 right now. As you can see, we've gotten 1 money selling item from these 22 packets, and the rest were modules. That is way better. Just in general, arms are the best. And then we'll find out how much we made. Oh, that's a plant that we're just stealing oxygen from. Take all of the guy's oxygen, why don't we? I'm just trying to talk to him. Come on. Okay, just make sure I don't have anything else to sell from before. I do. A personal refiner Mark II, because I uninstalled that. So I'm going to put this here so I don't accidentally sell it. And yeah, we can just sell everything we got. Took more of his oxygen. Oh, it's not selling the whole stack for some reason. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah, look at that. We're already at 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Okay, that's perfect. That's all we needed to learn. Let's reload that restore point. And you know what? We got some time to spare. Let's actually start the expedition too. I don't know that we're going to get to the point where we can actually get our stuff out yet. But we have everything we need with us now. So, let's go back to our freighter, or at least back to Isentam. Can we get there in one go? I don't think we can. No, clearance not granted. Alright, 2 warps. We're 2 warps away from starting this expedition, and we're not going to do the whole expedition on this save, don't worry. We've already done that. Maybe we'll just go overtime today, and we'll get to unlocking this stuff as well, so I can showcase that part. I think I've done this before, on a different expedition. Yeah, we'll go to our freighter. Doesn't matter what galaxy you start the expedition from, it'll put you into the galaxy that you're supposed to be in. In this case, I'm pretty sure it's Euclid. Very rarely on expeditions have we been in other galaxies. I think once we were in, is Dorayang? Or maybe Hickenbav even. It was a lush galaxy far along the list, like 19 or 29 or I don't know. No, I guess it wouldn't be 29, it would be 30, right? Oh, hey, frigate missions are done. I did say we would take a peek at these, but we're just going to recall them. Going to send them out later. This glitch, there's some patch notes coming out for this week on the experimental. I hope that's one of them. That's getting to me. As somebody who sends out frigates multiple times a day, that's getting to me. It doesn't affect anything, but it's bothering me. Alright, we're here. We're ready to go. We don't need to clean out our inventory or anything. That's great about starting expeditions from a save. You can start with a pile of junk and it clears it all out for you until you get back. We do need to call in the anomaly. We can clear our path. The anomaly doesn't care if you shoot it. Alright, now we do... Oh! Okay, I made a restore point with that uninstalled. Perfect. That's ready to go. I don't necessarily need to bring these. We're going to install them when I get back, like I said. Mining unit would just be more. Fleet trade unit would just be more nanites. We don't need more nanites. We just proved that. Central boundary map. You know. Ancient artifact. I want the blue maps. Do I have any teal secure site maps? No? Well, we can buy them on the expedition. No big deal. Okay. Oh, I got an anomaly detector for shooting that asteroid that was in front of the anomaly. That's interesting. Alright, expedition terminus. Let's get going. Select equipment. We're going to pick that. And hey, what else is this? Oh, those are those fleet mining units. They're in my... Yeah, okay. I don't need that stuff. You know what? I'm going to back out of there. Let's see. Anything else I do want to bring from my suit? Nah, you know, I mean, some shields might be nice. These X-class upgrades, we don't get any of those, and they're pretty high caliber. But I have to remember to pack them back out, too, is the problem. And they won't stack because they're already installed modules. You know what I mean? Okay, and we have our new B-class multi-tool that we've done nothing with. It's ready to go, no slots added. That's the one we want to bring. We can bring our starship too. We have enough nanites for that, so we're going to do that. We don't need to uninstall anything from that. Anything I want to bring from this? Yeah, you know what? That and that and that couldn't hurt. How about some shields? Couldn't hurt. Launch fuel we just took uranium for. There we go. Warp fuel. We'll bring those. And yeah, that's about it. We're going to get this stuff from space stations anyway. Everything else is fine. We just want bulk fuel. That's all. So here, I'm going to bring those. It's for some extra tankiness. We don't need that. We don't need any of those. Let's click on here. We actually don't need the tritium if we're bringing pyrite. Yeah, we're not flying an interceptor on this one. We don't need that. Just in case, why not bring these? Couldn't hurt. Oh. We're forgetting one super duper important thing. Our nanites. There we go. 22, 33 are suspicious packets. Very suspicious because there's no way we were getting 6,000 nanites in here. Well, I suppose you could just package 10, 20, 30 of the same class, X-class or S-class modules, but there we go. Yes, I want to accept. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get all the way... You know what? Let's just rush that. Let's rush that part. I can go back to the first star system, no problem. But a couple of things we need to do on the way to the starship, if we're going to do that, is pick up some money, because we have no money to start these expeditions. But I don't have to scan creatures. That's not enough money to get us there. What I'm going to do is pick up some salvage data. We start with a terrain manipulator. We can dig it up. Look at that beautiful white grass. White fluffy clouds with the blue sky too. Floating islands. Oh yeah, look at those. Alright, let's get going. And it's going to probably put me in the outfit that I was in, because we started with an advanced save. And it gave us a leaf blower, but we're going to get our new multi-tool unlocked any minute now. Yeah, there's us. Cool. Liquidator started. Let's get going. We're heading to the ship. There is an unknown building 500, and our ship is 500. So it's right beside a building. That's what I'm looking for right there. Alright, the ship is still that way. We can scan creatures. I do need those eventually. I'm not seeing any more. All right, we'll just head to the ship. The other thing that we can make money with easily is rancid meat, which we're going to get some when we get to the ship. And there should be some more buried data. Yeah, look there. It just popped up. Only 300. That's even closer. Oh no, it's at the building. Never mind. Ooh, hey, unknown grave. Neat. We don't need glyphs, but neat. In theory, we could have gained all of our glyphs and gone and got that multi-tool on the expedition. Forgot some animals. I'm gonna grab them. Just less to get later. Okay, off to get that data. Oh, hey, some oxygen. That couldn't hurt. We don't have any right now. Oh, we have to kill 9 of these guys. No, 16, 13? We have to kill a lot of these hazardous plants. Alright, any red dots? No, we're going to want to be on our scatter blaster, and we're going to want to make sure our scatter blaster is on super slot, and our best upgrade is on the super slot, and the rest of the things are touching it for our highest damage upgrade. Let's reload. We have a paralysis mortar if things get hectic, but hopefully they won't. Oh no, ow. We just gotta keep moving. They're not really a threat, even if they get out of our pause. Stun grenade here. We just move side to side. They're really bad at this. Now you can't reload while running, but you can reload while walking. So just keep walking, really. Now we got our milestone for killing these guys, which is fine, but the more we kill, the more rancid meat we get, and rancid meat is the thing that's worth money that we were talking about before. Ew, I heard someone closer than that. Alright. Save and chart. I don't know that we actually need to hit these, we just need to get near it and clear the guys that come out of the ground. But I want to hit save and chart because that gets us nav data, and like I was saying, I don't have those maps, I need to buy them. Look at that terrible hauler. I can't wait to have enough nanites to replace it. Alright, we got 4 salvage data from that. That's nice. Oh, hey, more of these guys. Well, I'll take some more rancid meat. We could use the money. And we forgot a couple steps on the way. We were only scanning creatures and looking for salvage data. We didn't get any ferrite dust, which we're going to need. Hey, there's milestone 1 complete. The reason that wasn't complete yet is because even though it's a community milestone and it is complete, like you get it when you start the milestone, every save has to do their part. So you have to do 50 kills for each optional milestone, individually. Not per day, just 50 kills total for each milestone. Milestone 1 needs 50, milestone 2 needs, or phase 2 optional milestone needs 100, 3 needs 150, but they're cumulative, so your 50 from milestone 1 count towards 2, and 3, and 4, etc. Alright, back to our mining beam. Let's look for some rocks. Are there any rocks nearby? There's one over there. I think that's enough, technically. We need 50 pure ferrite, and we need to make a metal plating, right? To get it. Not sure that we have any carbon. We don't. Okay. Let's shoot a tree before we... Are those actual bushes? They are. Okay, we can shoot these. If our mining beam runs out of carbon, we're in big trouble. We would have to punch a tree to death. Oh, I don't think we scanned... No, yeah, we scanned that guy. Alright. You go in here. You go in here. I'm going to make 60. For some reason, I think it might be 60, not 50 we need. Let's just double check our ship. It's only 50. Okay. Dihydrogen we have. We need another metal plating. That's why. Okay, and a hermetic seal. For that, I think we need condensed carbon. So let's put some of that in there. We're going to need that for fuel anyway. And we need another rock. That's an animal. Looked like a rock. There's some rocks. Alright, that should be enough ferrite for the whole expedition. So we need... Oh, yeah, the condensed carbon we don't have yet. It's in here. Thank you. That is not enough condensed carbon. While that's going, I'm going to put more in here. I don't think we need any actual carbon. Hermetic seal. Let's hop over to the ship. Don't forget the refiner. There we go. There's our ship fixed. Let's get up to the space station, get our chromatic metal bought from a pilot. I'll use the Liquidator command broadcast follows. I can't believe we took off before that kicked in. That's neat. I will do my part. That's why I'm here on this save. Ooh, I like the fan wings. I hate the nose of this hauler, but fan wings, cool. We're going to go get way better fan wings any minute now. Don't worry about it. Alright, dust off. We have a whole bunch of milestones. Whoops, sorry, microphone. We have a whole bunch of milestones to pick up as well, so maybe we can do that when we land. We already have 30 seconds to wait to get to the space station. I don't want to wait even longer in a paused menu. I mean, I guess it's a paused menu whenever we pause the menu, so it doesn't matter when we pause the menu. But I really dislike unpausing the pause menu and not being where we want to be already. Oh, come on, kite. Fly where I want you. If you let go of the thrust while you're trying to fly a kite, you can usually correct your direction a lot better than if you hold on to the thrust. Alright, I just saw some ships leaving, so thanks guys. Doesn't matter, we need to sell stuff first anyway, so we may as well go to the terminal while we wait for people to land. I know there's at least one shuttle who sells chromatic metal. So we're just waiting on some shuttles, maybe explorers. I don't think I've checked all of them. There's our salvage data. 400,000, more than enough, but also 400,000 from 62 rancid meat. I know we have to cook one. Don't worry about it. We'll get more. We will get a lot more. What's for sale? We need 5 of these. We're going to need a couple of those too. Not to get anywhere, just in general, we'll want some wiring limbs to install tech. Now, this is the part that I know some speedrunners dislike, because waiting for ships to land is sort of, you know, boring. But this is, in my opinion, a lot less boring than running for 5 minutes to some copper, spending 2 minutes digging it up, and then spending 2 minutes refining it into chromatic metal. No, thank you. Let's just wait for some ships to land and see what they have for sale. Look, there's, I think that was a shuttle. Might have been another fighter. Might not be the shuttle that we want. That guy has tritium. We don't need tritium yet. That's a tape measure with wings. Very interesting shuttle. Not my favorite style, but if you have chromatic metal, you're my favorite pilot. Look at that, chromatic metal, 400. 460. Thank you. Thank you. That's everything we need. We're all done. You're telling me that took longer than digging it and refining it, getting to it? Look, like that was just way too fast, guys. Way too fast. Next thing we need to do, actually get our hyperdrive plans. There we go. Now let's get those installed. Do we have a super slot? No, that's a shame. And we need to make some fuel. Oh, tell me we got enough ferrite. Good. That should be all we need on normal mode, is that much to do a warp. Oh, let's make a save. Why not? Let's go get our ship and multi-tool unlocked by heading directly to Rendezvous 1. Now, I know, there was a dissonant system 96 light years away. That's fine and dandy, but we have a really nice Iron Vulture starship to unlock. We don't need a dissonant planet yet. We'll have dissonant planet in Rendezvous 4, I think. We can wait. No big rush. I'm rushing to the Space Anomaly. Went to light speed. So, I don't think this expedition has any limits on when you can call it in except warping, so let's give that a try. It'll be in this menu if it's available. It is not. Okay. So we might have to get to drop zone 1. Let's do that. Not a big deal. We don't have to do any fighting here, but there will be fighting here. And because we didn't buy any tritium or pyrite, we're in a little teeny bit of a fuel crisis. It's fine. Ooh, no, I'm not interested in that object of interest. No, it's not interesting. I deny your claim, sir. Or madam, whichever the computer identifies as. So close to getting rid of this kite. Can't wait. Can't wait. It won't even go into the atmosphere fast. I don't know if it's the wings slowing us down. No, that's not how it works. Alright, we are looking for a building, and we can just hit H as we're flying. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Just over this hill. I remember the hill. That might be it right there. Maybe I came from the other direction last time. Yeah, I'm 124 units away. So this is it. Again, nav data, I wanted that, so I ran in there to grab that. We're just going to avoid killing those guys though. We're going to talk to our drop zone 1. Just skip through all of that. Acknowledge your order. I'm doing my part. Drop zone 1 complete. I don't need to make more money. I could dig up more salvage data there, but we're just rushing through. Infestation site is open. I don't think we need to get to it. Let's just hop up into space. Check our menu. Look at that. Would you look at that? Alright, so you need to get to drop zone 1, but you don't need to do your liquidation one. All right, before we go, take that. We're going to take that. I'm not going to take that. I don't have anything else I want from here. We're done. We're done with that ship. Goodbye, terrible hauler. I'm not even going to scrap you. I'm just going to pretend you don't exist. So, step one. Collect all this stuff. We don't have a lot of suit slots. We do need that starship for something. We're going to take these and these, and we're going to put them in the ship, actually. I'm going to leave the rest of this stuff in here, except the refiner, which I'll install. Okay. Starship. We're going to open these in here. Look at that, we're doing way better already. We had like 5 or 6 of those items by the time we got halfway through our stack last time, and this time we only have 1, so they're not always cursed to be low 60% turnouts. Of course, as I say that, I get 2 in a row. 3, 4, 5 items, so okay. Fortunately, we brought arms as well. Now, this expedition is going to give us everything we need, but depending on what we get here, I'm going to take a peek. Scatter blaster. I'm going to put those in my exosuit, because those might be useful. I brought X-Class shield modules. These might be useful as well. What do we have over here that we can move to the ship or just delete? Mordite. We're going to be getting a lot of that too. So keep the movement modules, and the rest is for sale. Yeah, rare item found. Oh yeah, we don't have rocket boots. And we come over and talk to Iteration Ares, right? Not your name? Yeah. Grab some milestone data. It's worth some nanites. But the real bulk of our nanites is by selling. We want to go to Starship and just sell everything. Don't need any of this stuff. There we go. We have 15,000 nanites. That gets us the bleeding foam milestone. Early, very early. And lets us unlock both our multi-tool and Starship. So, create multi-tool. Copy for 1,300 nanites. Create Starship. Copy for 2,800 nanites because it's a pretty max slot ship. And then we can go take that to the ship where it belongs. Repair kits too, we don't need those except when we're at the ship. We don't have room for those in our inventory. There we go. There we go. Awesome possum. I'm just going to move some of this stuff to the ship. And then I'm going to finish the expedition. The rest we won't film. We're going to come back next time on the Frigateer, and we're going to have a completed expedition. And yeah, we're going to have a brand new S-Class version of this negative gravity entangler with supercharged slots here and there. And we're going to have double mining beam action. This is the big bonus of bringing in your own Sentinel multi-tool to this expedition, because you do start with a Sentinel multi-tool. Right? That's a Sentinel multi-tool. But look at this Sentinel multi-tool. Mining beam. No hijacked laser, and it can't install one. So it's not as good. Alright, that is it for this episode. Till next time, have a good time.